What's up, Zach?
Hi.
What do you got going on, right?
Nothing.
How old are you again? 18, 17?
20.
20. Copy that. Where do you go to school?
Pasco Hernando.
Copy that. Where do you go to school? Oh, we got an echo on you.
My phone keeps turning on. My phone's been weird all day. It plays random videos by itself. I'm like, I'm not even pressing you. How dare you, phone?
Huh. Yeah, looks like it's good now.
Yeah.
91 Mustang LX. What's going on? Mike Hall, how you doing, sir? Jesus, we just went from 3 to 7, just like that. All right, who else we got here? Bryce Regal, what's going on, Bryce? I'm sure our buddy will somehow show up. He probably got a bat signal that I went live, so I'm sure he'll be in there. He's probably already in here now. He's probably looking at the clock saying it's 2:15. Thanks, fucker. Just put my stings in the winter storage. What? Why so early? 91, where are you at again? What state are you in? Bama. What's going on? Back in California, he says. I'm sorry, Mike. Hopefully you're not there too long. No way. What's up, Rich? Oh, Canada. Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you guys probably get a little bit colder a little bit sooner than we do up there. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 4 Blue till the bubbles stop. Get up here, 4 Blue.
I'd been looking. I was like, oh, hopefully it gets cold soon. Finally it is. And in October it starts doing it.
Don't say that. No, we don't want it getting cold soon. Are you kidding me? What state are you? You're in Florida.
Yeah.
What do you mean it gets cold soon? You don't get cold. Happy Halloween.
I was looking at my birthday. It's going to be like 47 on my birthday, apparently, which is good.
What are you telling me, Gary? When you get up here, I'm going to be like, ah! Take that mask off. Oh, wait, that is your face.
My birthdays have been hot, and I'm like, finally, one of my birthdays are going to be cold this time.
Oh, God. Mike Hall says, hush. Yeah. Yeah, Bama, we're right in the middle. Naturally, I mean, today our high was 80 degrees, about 81, 82. But that's probably the last 80s day we get. Miss Pan, how you doing? I want full, no snow, no swamp.
Yeah, we've been having weird weather. Yesterday they were like, oh, it's going to rain, and all of that thunder, and it never rained. Like, seriously, come on.
So, Miss Pam, you're saying you want me to send some snow down your way as soon as we get some? I'll put it on dry ice and ship it right down for you. Or even better yet, I'll have Mother Nature deliver it. She'll take care of it. First frost last night. First frost, wow. Yeah, that's not coming here for a while. We usually don't get our first frost till November, I want to say, maybe October. Oh, God, am I going to be scared by a Halloween mask here? Ah! She's like, hell no. What's up, Frank? How you doing, man?
What's going on, ladies?
Did you like that thumbnail?
Yeah.
I took that tonight.
You did?
Yeah. Yep. I was at a car show that used to be a car show, but people still meet there for a car show, even though the people that run it aren't there anymore. And I was there for a little bit. I was gonna have a couple smokes and then probably get out of there and go get some food. Before I was getting ready to leave, that guy pulled up in the Mach 1. And he actually knows about you. I asked him, I said, because I said, are you on YouTube? And he's like, yeah. He's not have a channel, but he watches. Like, Mr. Mach 1? He's like, yep. And I was like, what about Xander 13? He's like, yep. And he was asking about boosts, thinking about boosting his car later. So I told him, I said, dude, the route that Xander went, man, is pretty much solid ESS. For sure. But yeah,
Cool
he,
beans, man.
he got it for like 4 months ago. MSRP, no ADM, no after dealer markup. But it's not a handling pack car, which he, it is what it is. Xander does it. No, he doesn't anymore downhill. He does not anymore. What's up, David? Wait, what did Pam say? Sublime, that condo car thing was some of the. Oh, dude, 91. I haven't even put out the second half yet, man. Wait till you see the second half of that thing. There's going to be 4 GTs, the newer GT. Dude, you haven't seen the Master Garage and the Mustang Garage. So, yeah, the Mustang Garage, dude. It's got like 6. He's got a 7. He actually had a convertible Super Snake 14. He had a 500 carbon fiber track pack. He had, I'm sorry if I'm missing comments, guys. I have to cut grass all year long. What's up, Mike's Garage? So he had the Super Snake carbon fiber track pack, 350, S550 350, Boss 302, kind of Boss look-alike 302, but it wasn't a 302. 07, 08, 09 GT500 KR, a 66 Shelby GT350, and then a 93 Cobra. Sublime, I got no shirt on and I'm really grimy and been sweaty today. Oh my God, 4 Blue. Okay, so here's how you handle the situation. You go 12 steps to your bathroom, jump in the shower, you get cleaned up, you throw a shirt on, get yourself a nice coffee and a smoke and sit down and tell me how complicated it is. Hey, Amanda, how you doing? It was like 99 here the past few days. Damn, it's supposed to be cool back down. But yeah, no, you can keep that 99 shit.
It was, I'm telling you, 91% humidity, and it was 84, man. I mean, we were freaking burning up.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Rosanna? How you doing?
Rosanna Dana.
I was at an all Mustang Ford show on Sunday. A tricky speed came in third. My own dumb fault. I had the junk. Dude, that's so stupid, Rich. It's funny that you mentioned that. I was at a show with Catfish last year, that indoor show where I left my car there, and they actually asked me to open the trunk. I'm like, dude, why would you judge a car by the trunk? It's a fucking trunk. What the fuck? What's up, Fat Boy Fox? What's going on?
Box in the house.
How after you know my shower is 12 steps from my chair? Because I've seen you on the inside of your house, and I bet it's an educated, very good guess. How close am I?
Listen, he said it like 500 times, too.
Say what?
He's said it before. I gotta go take a shower, man. It's like 12 feet from my chair.
Has he said it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was actually just guessing.
I'll be
But I
right
knew
back.
as soon as they asked me to pump the trunk, I knew I lost. Yeah, dude, that, like I said, Rich, that's stupid.
They made
Stupid.
him open a trunk for a car show?
Yeah. I mean, why would you judge somebody by what the inside of their trunk looks like? I guess they're looking for the 30 million glow lights and the freaking 12 speakers, that's going to blow your windows out and all that shit.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, like my 70, they've done that to me on my 70 before.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The junk in the trunk, and that's why they were judging by it.
Boss man in the house.
It was a 9-inch back by that rear end, Mike. About 11. Oh, see, now he's 11 3/4. It's 12. We round up on that. At car shows, I always open my trunk. I worked hard on that damn thing. What? I mean, I suppose I could get everything out and then vacuum it, and okay, it's presentable, but, obviously you got to bring some microfibers to a car show. You never know, all that shit.
Well, my wife used to have in her Terminator, she had a really cool Mach 1, trunk thing and everything.
Yeah, when you open it up.
Right. So, I mean, that would be worthwhile opening it up for or something like that,
What's up, boss man? Got some usual suspects in here. I missed boss man's comment. What's up, boss man? Sorry.
He said you had pretty lips.
No, he didn't. The trunk is for rags and cleaner. Yes, exactly. And chairs.
And my spare tire.
That's one thing I don't have in my.
That's right. We don't have tires no more. We got a little pump with some fix-a-flat in it.
Yep. And some polishing rags. Hold up. You are judging cars by trunks. Well, obviously you don't win against the trunk contest against a Tesla. Chinese SUV. Yeah, probably right, Amanda. Probably right. So yeah, before I even went to the show as I was at tonight, I went to one that was supposed to be a show at a VFW hall. You know, I call there and I'm like, yeah, do you guys hosted a car show? Yeah. I said, it was like 4:40 p.m., 4:30. I'm like, oh, how many cars are there now? Oh, they usually don't show up till after 5. So I'm like, okay, I'll head here. I heard someone say he had purchased. Fucking Ford boob. The trunk and open it up. That stays in the pocket, bro. So anyways, I go to that VFW hall. I get there, and in the parking lot, there's nothing but SUVs and regular cars. I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is a car show tonight.
Just
Did they count all the microfiber green cloths? Well, it was only one time when I had to pop it, and no, I'm guessing he didn't. Maybe I got bonus points because there was actually green ones in there. We'll see. Big Block, what's up, man? How you doing, sir?
So Big Block's, he's already pretty much to go rip off some heads at the No Name Nationals.
Yeah, I saw some of his posts.
Oh yeah,
getting the truck ready.
He's gonna rip some heads.
Chef Shade Tree with my brother from another mother. What's going on, man?
And so did Cement Surfer. He's made his 500, so he's ready to go.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that fucking shit, Mike. Don't care. Well, when we take the car instead of the truck, I have power tools, chairs, and
Victor.
Yep, exactly, Miss Pam. You gotta have that stuff. Victor, what's up, Victor?
These people just
Since
cannot.
weed is legal in Chicago, could you smoke it? No, Blue, you're not allowed to do it in public. But I do because I have a cart that basically looks like an e-cigarette. So, and it smells fruity, so you can't even tell. Experience. All about experience.
I need a trunk. I need a big trunk.
Trying to get this old C10 to do a good burnout. Bleach. That'll give you a nice burnout. That's what we used to do in high school. For cars that couldn't do their own burnouts, just put some bleach under those tires.
You know, it's funny that you bring that because I remember doing bleach.
Yep, back in the day. That was for the cars. Huh?
So those old nylon snow tires did the best burnouts.
Oh, yeah. Down dish soap. Oh, yeah, that probably works good, too.
Down dish soap isn't sticky, though. So, I mean, if you want something sticky, use Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I mean, if you're just trying to show off with a smoke show, you know, probably the Dawn or the bleach. Then again, I'm sure you know, that bleach probably isn't too good for the body that it's getting flung all over. Gary, the old Lincolns had great trunks. You could bring a dozen people. Oh, hell yeah, Gary. Or Mike's. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My dad's hot rod Lincoln, you could easily fit half a dozen people in there.
I tell you what, we used to get in the trunk of the car with that and all the beer and everything, and then we'd get there and park, and everybody would pile out of the trunk, and they'd be drinking, and oh, the good days.
Tranny fluid. Never heard of that one.
Tranny fluid?
Why not?
Oh, but you ain't gonna get no grip.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. If you're just looking to do a burnout and not necessarily going to race anybody.
If you really want a smoky day, just take some trans fluid and pour it down the carburetor.
We could get you a full-size Kermit suit for the 20. No, Mike, no.
So anyhow, Ford Blue, I always thought it would be cool to put windshield washer sprayers out there. I had a buddy of mine try that. And it's what happened when they would put the sticky stuff through it. It would just
clog it up.
Yeah, it'd clog it up. And it didn't work. It worked for like the first couple times, and then it wouldn't work no more.
Yeah. Sure, you could probably put, well, somehow maybe inject it with another fluid that would keep it from coagulating. You know what I mean?
I just wonder
like that word, coagulating. Word of the day, coagulating.
Yeah, I like it when my blood coagulates when it comes out. Bleed to death.
I can spray bleach water on the tires. I have washer fluid squirters already and stuff. There you go.
Oh, so he does have them and stuff. But yeah, if you put like the jungle juice or whatever they call it for, sticky
Pimp juice.
My buddy tried it. They clogged his up.
The old pimp juice. Oh. Here you go, Gary.
Yeah, man, we haven't had that cruise yet. They haven't brought it up. I'm ready for it. My wife loves that cruise.
What, the one in hell?
Yes. Actually, we're going to that show up in Perry, Michigan that Funky goes to. Him and his buddies and all those guys are going to be there. So me and the wife's going there. We're going to drive out there Saturday.
He's got an old Kermit Pez dispenser that he's going to be selling on eBay. Remember the old Pez?
Yeah, I remember those. We pop the thing and get the candy.
Yep.
Oh, Kermit.
I never was a big fan of the Pez candy. It's like if I was going to a hard candy, it was a sweet tart. For sure.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. This guy that brought that shed over here, man, he knew what he was doing. Because, I mean, that shed was as wide as my opening for my gate. And he got it through there and didn't break nothing.
How was he moving it back there?
He had a mule. And it's just, it's like a little cart, and it picks it up kind of like a little high-low type thing.
Yeah.
And they put wheels on the back of it, and then they bring that mule around there, and they pick up the front of it, and they just bring that thing through there, man. I mean, it's just, I'm telling you, it was as wide as my gate opening. So I took the gates off of it, and he brought that thing through there, man. I mean, flawless.
Did you already post a video about that shed?
Yeah, just a short.
How long ago?
Just a little while ago.
Oh, okay. I did get a notification for it. All right. Chevrolet had a factory option back in the 60s. Sprayed your tires with traction compound on slippery roads. What? That's crazy. But I take the tires I have in my car.
I ain't never heard of that.
What?
Chevy's had factory options back in the 60s to spray your tires with traction.
Yeah, me either.
I'm going to have to check into that, Victor.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm going to tell you something, Miss Pam. When he got that thing and said that was his first Fox body, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps up the back of my neck because I just thought that was the most awesome thing ever.
Yeah. I'd love to find my old notch back, but I already know what the guy did to it, so I don't think I'd want it back.
Yeah, I know where mine's at. It hit the wall.
Yeah, my guy freaking tore the car down. I don't remember what he bought it and dude, that I had just gotten done redoing the entire body, man. I replaced the sheet metal on the rockers, some sheet metal on the rear quarters where the rust was really bad down low in the rear, and freaking he tore it all down again. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? It's like I just fixed that damn thing, but whatever. He paid, his car.
But yeah, it's really cool that King got that car back, man. Because I mean, he had a lot of story with that car and everything. I think that's what put the goosebumps up the back of my neck, man. It was just really cool.
Yeah, Miss Pam, you should have heard Kim. Miss Kim. Why do I say Miss Kim? You should have heard Kim. She's like, tell him to definitely keep it purple. Definitely.
Purple.
See, he's probably listening right now, so I don't want to say why I want it purple. But it won't bother him anyway. People were calling it Barney back in the day. We'll call it Barney when he gets it back. You know I'm going to have to come up with a Barney song for that car. I will sit there and literally think of good lyrics and make at least a chorus out of it.
I used to know that Barney song by heart, man, because my kids used to watch it every freaking morning, man. I was like, I got so sick of it.
I never knew anything about Chevrolet until I was like maybe
Dudes with riches.
What's up, dudes?
We got the bearded dude, The bald
Barney
dude?
the Friendly Dinosaur. What did I miss? So, dudes, HPR, who I think you've seen him before, Ken. He just recently purchased back the very first Mustang he ever owned, the actual same car. Now, granted, it needs a little bit of work, but that's what Ken's going to do and get her looking right again. Just wild that we got it back. Wait, what'd she say? Oh, just wild that we got it back. Yeah, that is crazy. Yep. Hold on, I think I might have missed something. Saw my front end.
Hang on.
Oh.
Here we go. You're not monetized, are you?
No. What are you doing? Bringing something in the basement?
No.
Oh. Don't play it too long, though, because they will shut it down. Yeah. Pam's laughing. I already knew that tone, she says. It's like right off the top of my head, I'm trying to come up with a chorus, but when you get to the I love you, you love me part, you got to find something good to substitute that.
Well, you know, the thing about it is you're not singing it to him, you're singing it to his car.
No, I'm going to sing it to him about the car.
Oh, you're going to sing it to him about the car?
Yeah.
I Miss Pam, me too, man. My kids used to watch it. I got so sick of it. I think it was Heather, my youngest daughter, that watched it the most.
Yeah, see, my kids, they got into that a little bit, but there was, for them, it was the age or time of the Teletubbies and the Wiggles. Yeah.
My kids didn't watch the Teletubbies that much. They said they were gay.
Yeah, well, they pretty much were. Same with the Wiggles.
And then, let's see.
Y'all may not get to say that. So. What are you talking about, Pam? As soon as that car gets purple again, I'm coming up with some hardcore lyrics. I'll sing it to him on a panel.
Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up.
Why? How many are there?
I don't know, 7, 12, 12. No, shit, there was 7.
There's 16 people in here.
There's 16 people watching.
I don't care. It don't matter. If I was trying to get monetized, trying to get to 1,000, I'd be like, come on, guys, hit that thumbs up for 5.
You know, and that's the thing about it is, man, the people you meet on here is way better than anything.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, what? Yes, you're crazy. Did you go take a shower? Are you still delirious or something? Go hop in the fucking shower and get back here and get your mind straight, because apparently you need a cup of coffee, sir. You're not talking right. Kind of like the new electric Dodge Charger car thing. It's really cool.
Well, this is what's happening. So you know that they're coming out with an S650 Shelby.
Yeah, I've heard rumors.
So they're going to come out with it. But that Black Horse is actually making Dodge thinking about bringing something else out that's going to be gas powered besides the electric.
Oh, you mean the Dark Horse?
Yes.
Yeah. I just drank my second cup of coffee. Okay, well, did you take your shower yet? What was cool was going through old VHS tapes from 17 years ago and finding, yeah. Pam, I forgot to comment. I was going to comment in that video. I'd be like, damn, he looked like a little punk driving down the track, looking out the window. And once he got his windows down while he's going down the freaking 8th mile, it's like he's probably robbing himself on the 10th right there. What's up, Pam? What's up, Leighton?
Well, he figured he said he was like 25 years old when he bought that car.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Prince Jamie, what's going on? Was doing Ford 351 crap. There you go. Walk away from the bean. My God.
From the beans.
All right, hold on. What I miss here? People saying hi.
I'll be right back. I got to get a drink.
Okay. My son was in diapers, and my daughter was 4. Yeah. No, I remember Pam or Ken was telling me. Hey, what's up, Ray? Bring back the 5.8 GT and the new 650. Yeah, and the Shelby, that would be. See, but they'll probably, Ford's thinking is they'll probably want a motor that's light as possible, but still can handle supercharged power. You know what channel name? Promise soon. Yeah, promise here. Wait, you'll know my new channel name. Promise here soon. Okay, gotcha, Jamie. DSS short block would be great in the Foxborough DSS. Yes, they do, Mike. Yep, yep. I'm over here like she's been drinking. That's right. Oh, nice, Amanda. They could do a 5.5. Yeah, but you know they'll probably just stick with the 5.2 since they already have it. You know, they basically could take that motor that they gave me in my car and just bump it up some more, because obviously it's going to have more power than what the predecessor was or the previous generation. And to keep up with that, I think that Ford or Dodge Superstock, they said that was like 803, 6.2. No, they're not going push rod, Princess Jamie. Just slow the roll here. This is Ford we're talking about. Cammed motors. Well, overhead cam motors. 6.2 like the old Raptor. The old Raptor came with a 6.2? See, this is where I need 4Blue up here. Although I don't know if 4Blue is on that. Shit, I'm open. Oh, shit, I'm open. Oh, shit. They could use a 5.3, yeah. But like I said, they've already got that engine that they obviously already know and have a line set up to build it. You know, they'll probably just keep that motor, I'm guessing, supercharged motor. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a supercharged motor with a little bit less power on no, because, well, no. Front, no. No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Scratch that. 10 millimeter math. Sorry. Stick to 428. No, the 4, yeah. Today, 14 with a 6.2. Oh, damn. Hold on. We, the mad scientist. I have 6.2 in my pickup. Low end beast. Nice, Rich. New Mustang should be 7.3. No. The Coyote has 32 valve. Variable valve timing, forecast, big human kitchen save. Forget about it. Fuck you. See, you know, 4Blue would be a lot easier if you were just down here and saying that, not typing all that shit. Are you using your voice remote? He's probably just pushing the button using the voice remote. What's up, Woody? No way! No way! No, I'm saying this now and hoping this ends up being the case. But I don't plan on running too long tonight. Probably just till about 10 because I still got to fill out paperwork and shave for estimates tomorrow. What the hell? I just noticed. What the hell is this avatar that I'm looking at here? What the, Gary, what the hell? What is that, a gingerbread man? What the hell is that?
Yes, what is that? That looks...
Is that what that is? Is that a gingerbread man I'm looking at? What the fuck?
Weenie Man.
I should go get one of Gumby. I am Gumby Devitt.
I'm telling you, it's a Weenie Man.
It's a weenie man.
Yeah, they took a hot dog, made arms and legs, and put eyes on it.
Did you see somebody took the Dark Horse logo and flipped it upside down and posted it and said, you know, see anything? Like something like that? Have you seen that, Robbie?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. Find a Dark Horse, like look up line and find a Dark Horse thing, and then if you can, flip it upside down. It basically looks like a horse dingling.
Well, I mean, somebody had mentioned that Dark Horse emblem looks like a ram emblem, and it kind of does.
Yeah. Yep. Richard Rawlings visited Chicago in the last episode of Gas Bunk, and he visits you. Oh, nice. Nice, Victor. There he is. All right, I see it.
Hey, so I have a magazine. I think it was a Mustang magazine. I don't remember. But they were talking in that magazine that one of the new Ford engines was going to be a 2-valve cam and block engine for the trucks. But the same block, same rotating assembly would be used for the Mustangs, and it would bolt down 4-valve heads and 4 cams. They said that it was going to be the ultimate mod motor setup, because they would just be able to take the short block and put 4-valve heads on it and 4 cams and use it it would be the same block, truck and car, just different heads and intake.
Oh, gotcha.
So I always thought that it would be the 7.3 when they released that new 7.3 and they said that this engine was supposed to be the new thing. I always thought that was the one that they were talking about, because that was the engine that they put in the trucks, and that was their brand new special shit. So I don't know. Who knows? I'll see if I can, when I get the garage cleaned up and I'm able to get up into the attic to get my magazines out, I'll see if I have that. It'll probably be a while before I get to that type of thing, but
copy. Hey, Mike's Garage is this something you need to register for? B, when they take you on the Autobahn track, are you just like driving slow in a line of vehicles, or do they actually let you get on it, or how's that work? Mike, I think I'm gonna need you to come on the panel for a couple minutes to talk about that one, sir. Because I always said last year I said I wanted to go to that one, and then I ended up not going. I swear if you say electric, I would have done said Ford screwed up like most brands had done. Yeah, well, eventually a lot of them are switching to that. I heard about a 6.8 coming out, replacing the 6.2 offered in the Super Duties.
If we could vote out the current administration, we might be able to go back to normal shit too.
So yes, you do have to register, and they're only parade laps. Ugh. It's like, man, if I'm going on an Autobahn, dude, I want to be
wide open.
Hell yeah. I want to be using that track, not just freaking doing the old. I want to be doing this as I'm crossing the finish line at 130.
130, that all?
Right,
well,
that's what I was thinking.
It's an Autobahn. It's a road course, so it's not like it's a oval. You know what I mean?
Yes, cut off California. Hang on, let me rescue my brother first.
Okay.
What's up, fellas?
Then we can just cut it off.
So Sublime, the track, it's going to be parade laps, so going slow, but there's a trick to it that I figured out. So you leave a good amount of distance between you and the car in front.
Yeah, that's what I was already thinking.
Yeah, so my Bassani X-pipe cats went out. I had one that started to come apart, so I just cut the bitches off. And I got to put on my stock H-pipe for that event. And then I got off-road X on its way next week I'll put on. But I'm tearing stuff apart just to make sure I'm there that day. Because I want to have some good videos, have some cameras in the front of the car and the back, and then just beat the piss out of the car on the track.
Jamie, don't get us going on the 9 inches tonight, all right?
It's a popular thing to talk about.
I'd be scared he's going to get thrown down the hallway.
Don't be throwing a hot dog down the hallway. That's too
Well, I'm going to stay out of that conversation.
Hey, Fort Blue, you got nothing on what Mike's Garage said for that situation, so don't worry. You're in the clear over there, sir.
Oh, you missed it. We shouldn't rehash it, because otherwise we're going to lose 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
It went totally in the gutter to where I said stuff I didn't mean it to come out a certain way, and it was just a situation was interesting.
Tim Windsor. What's up, Tim? It's past your bedtime, sir. Thank you, though, for coming in.
Hey, Ford Blue, have you seen aftermarket cats start coming apart at 3,000 miles?
Never used them. I don't believe in them. Everything I own, they've been deleted.
Yeah, so Sony sucks. I'll say that. So
I know that. Never mind. Okay, so I know that they're a joke, and I know that even with the current situation going on, that you can unplug and solder in a little diode and just leave the wire hanging, and nothing knows shit.
I think you're talking
good to hear,
about
sir.
putting a resistor and capacitor, one in series, one in parallel.
And they just disappear.
Who's chucking shit down the hall?
So yeah, hey, if you're throwing stuff down the hallway, that's you got a problem.
Oh, Tim, I didn't even read that whole point of the thing. I just saw I am off work till Monday. Hope everything goes well at the doctors, Tim.
Yeah, dude, everything I own, they're deleted, so I don't mess with them. I've never messed with them. The only reason that the little Escort isn't deleted is because it's got 60,000 miles on it, and it's a perfect little car, and it's untouched, unmodded. The only thing I'm going to do is get rid of the fishbowl. I'm going to make the fishbowl go away, and other than that, I ain't doing nothing to it. So when it starts acting up, I'll delete it too.
Till the bubble stops.
Right.
Just different bubbles.
Control Alt Delete. Just make it go away.
Yes.
I don't know what
do you have to have do you have to give your car
You sound like you're about to say colostomy bag.
That's what I was thinking.
No, that's colonoscopy. Yeah, do you have to give your car a colonoscopy where you're moving to?
No.
Then delete them. Move the fuck on.
What's up?
Put
No
long-term
comment.
headers on it and move the fuck on. And
No comments.
yeah.
So I got a new pipe coming. It's got the extra bung for my wideband. There you go.
Running weenie? What the fuck?
Do you have to have or do you have 2.5-inch exhaust on that thing still?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Look at him. He's like, oh wow.
There's really no reason to have 3-inch on. I'm putting 450 to the wheels. I mean, come on. It's not like I'm doing 800.
I put 3-inch on everything. Fuck that.
So is it kind of like that hot sauce? I put that shit on everything?
Well, so it'll actually make them a little bit quieter. It'll make the tone deeper. It'll flow better. So then your supercharger will release. So everybody talks about, I'm sorry, babe. So everybody talks about the Eaton superchargers making so much heat. Okay, cast iron manifolds or shorty headers and 2.5-inch exhaust. Yeah, it's going to hold a lot of heat. You ain't getting nothing out.
Right.
Put long tube headers on it, 3-inch exhaust, and wow, stuff just goes away.
I hate long tubes on an auto, though. That just sucks. I know that there's a couple that you can get it to fit, but I like myself. I don't hate myself to where I want to deal with freaking long tubes. Long tubes are fine if you have a reliable vehicle. I mean, you look at Sublime. He puts long tubes on his. He'll probably never have to dick with it. But you have another car that you're pulling a tranny out. You're doing this. You're doing that. Fuck long tubes. That's a pain in the ass.
All right. So when I get the GT500 up in the air and I can get underneath of it to video, I'll show you that it just depends on what set of headers you use and what car you have. Because I can, with the long tube headers and the tubular K member that's underneath that Fox body right now with the 08 Shelby GT500 in it with a 4R70 and the headers, I don't even have to jack the car up to get the starter out of it. Because of how much, there's an obscene amount of room to where the starter is. You don't even have to mess with it. I don't have to pull the headers to drop the transmission or nothing.
That's good.
Bama.
Bam. So, I mean, the thing about it is, even to get long tube headers, I mean, usually if you just get a really nice set of shorties, that are equal length and they're, a nice diameter, they work good. You know what I'm saying? If that's the route you want to go to. But I'm with Ford Blue Gauge, man. I would rather have the long tube headers.
Long tube headers sound better, period. Long tube headers get rid of the heat better.
Yep.
Long tube headers have longer runners, so it helps scavenge better. It's been dyno proven for what, 50 years that they make more power, they get the heat out better, they sound better. I mean, period. You can't beat the sound of a long tube no matter what. And the biggest thing to me, I would rather have the performance aspect, the sound, and deal with the bullshit sometime. I mean, you're going to spend $2,500 on a set of headers that's going to fit perfect every time. And chances are them damn things are still going to at least need one dent.
But here's the thing. If you're going to spend $2,500 on headers, why not take that $2,500 and then put it towards an upgraded supercharger? And now you picked up an extra 100 instead of 25 horsepower.
Okay.
I still say long tube headers go better with a supercharger. And another thing is, how many times you plan on pulling out your transmission? Are you that worried about it? You better get a better trans.
Right.
I like the trans. It's a built trans. It's happy. It's a good trans.
Okay.
Long tube headers on there, you should be fine then.
Yep.
I think the performance. I think your performance. I think your sound. I think your heat distribution and everything will be so much better.
Yep. And here's the thing. You are making how much boost?
13 to 14 pounds.
13 to 14 pounds. So you put long tube headers on it. You put 3-inch exhaust under it. You'll take that 13 to 14 pounds and you'll drop down a pound or two, but you'll make more horsepower. You'll get rid of a lot of the IAT temperature because the long tube headers will scavenge it better. It'll pull the air through. 2, it'll sound meaner. 3, it'll make more horsepower. And so you're 450 horse. You don't do nothing except for long tubes and 3-inch exhaust, and your 450 horse at the tires will jump up another 60, maybe even more than that. Probably closer to 100 or more.
My brother, I hear you. One day, maybe. For now, I'm just kind of doing this.
Yeah, I get it. Everybody does things their own way, I just start off with long tubes. Fuck it.
The thing about it is, your car's set up the way you want it right now. I wouldn't worry about it. But
right.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
It's something that's going to be, you're going to want to pull differently. You know what I mean?
Well, except for that bearing issue that I had, for that for the rear diff, for the rear end, no issues at all, and I've been pretty hard on it. But everything Ford Blue, you know how much I overbuilt that car, way more than what was needed. But I just wanted something I could tool around with, and kind of do what Sublime does, and people that have GT 500s to where they can beat on it pretty good, and it just takes it, and you're not on the side of the road. I've got too many buddies with Mustangs. They went cheap turbos or this, that, or the other, and every other weekend they're broken down with this or with that and constantly dicking with it. I like doing something once and not having to touch it for quite some time.
Right.
But the long tubes make sense. I don't want to spend, all that money and get it, and the damn thing doesn't fit right, because you don't see too many people that have autos and long tubes with 4 valves, so it's kind of like, yeah, you get it, but then if it doesn't fit, what the hell do you do now?
I think
make it fit.
Yeah, beat it till it does.
I really believe that you built your car for maybe in the future that you might want to go something with a lot more horsepower or whatever. I think you built your car so that way you can have it ready for when you decide to go with more horsepower or whatever you want to do, or upgrade or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I can put on a bigger supercharger now. The fuel system and everything else is ready for it. So I can put on a big Whipple and she's good to go. Just swap it on.
What's up, Salty?
Okay,
He
so-
hasn't said a word, but I know he's watching. What's up, Salty?
So like my wife's truck, it's an auto. It's got long tube headers. I actually custom built my long tube headers for her 4-valve in her truck. And she's got almost 70,000 miles on that truck since I built it. So,
Later, Bama. Have a good one, man.
I mean, it's if I
Right,
do
Bama.
need to change this. I do need who's leaving?
Bama.
And Bama.
Bama?
Oh, Bama's leaving, not Pam. What am I talking about?
Have a good night, Bama. So I started her truck originally with a 300,000 mile 4-valve. And I put exhaust manifolds on it when I first put it together. She got 30,000 miles on it and it started smoking. Well, I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna take the engine out and put it back in with the exhaust manifolds because those engines suffer really bad from manifolds. So you can't buy shorties. I tried because it was her daily driver. So I thought, well, let's see if we can do this on a simple level. And I put 5 different exhausts on that truck and I was not happy with the way it sounded. So when I put the 30,000 mile rebuilt engine in it that had mal pistons and stuff like that, I said, I'm putting long tube headers in it. I'm putting an X pipe. I'm relocating the gas tank to the back. And so it's set up like a Mustang now. It sounds like a Mustang, runs and drives like a giant Mustang, basically. And I'll never go back. The GT500 Fox, I started with long tube headers on it. When I set the motor down in there, it never had manifolds on it because I said, you know what? This car from the get-go is getting long tubes. When I did the 4.6 swap in the 91 Mustang that I got the video of, it got long tubes. I had to move one tube, but everything fit perfectly.
Dude, that was perfect timing. Thank you, Salty. That worked so well.
So, I mean, it's all on, everybody does things differently. My uncle says, if we can get shorty headers, then we're going to put shorty headers on it. Whatever is cheapest when it's time to put it together, that's what we're using. Period. That's the uncle's words. Period.
But
So
it's like with mine. I mean, I put shorties on it. So it doesn't have the cast iron. It's got the shorties, but I ported where they connect to the heads.
the head.
Ported the heads. So they're matched. So it goes straight from the head into it. So they are worked, the shorties.
Right.
I'm not going to get the scavenging effect that you're going to get with long tubes because, you know, that reflection wave I'm missing. But still, I mean, it's not necessarily restricted. Now, what's a restriction is the flow masters. So if you have high flow exhaust and I remove the flow masters, and I've got removing the 40 series, and I got Flowmaster FXs, which the FXs are very similar to the MagnaFlows. They're quieter, they're straight through.
Look, man,
They
take those,
remove my back pressure.
take those
Take
floor
those damn flow masters and throw them motherfuckers in the garbage.
take those floor
I will
masters
be.
off and get you some bullets and put on there. You be good as gold.
You ain't lying.
I want the MagnaFlows because they're quiet.
Nah, you get bullets so it's loud.
Why do you want it quiet? You got a badass Mustang. It's supposed to be heard.
Put
I
some
want to hear
bullets.
the supercharger.
Woo, they'll breathe.
What's
good.
up there, Miss Pam, Barbecue Mike, and everybody else that said hello? What's going on?
So-
So what
Mr. Salty, how you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm good, man. I just got home.
Wait, well, kind sir? Is that what you just said?
Kind sir, yes.
Okay.
I am being polite to my elders.
We'll jump right past that comment.
Hey, I'm being kind at the moment.
You know why?
A minute it might not be.
Hey, so check this
Salty
out.
because he's salty.
DSS Racing shirt. Good.
I got the pitch, Miss Pam. I got the pictures that Ken sent me, and we talked for like 2 seconds. So he hadn't said anything else to me since the pictures, and I like it. I like it a lot. All I want to know is, did you wind up? Are y'all a new father and mother? That's all I want to know. Yes or no?
Oh, all right. I know what you're talking about.
Are y'all a new mother and father? That's all I want to know. Nothing else. What's up, Victor? What's up, MJI? What's
Sophie's
going on,
favorite
everybody?
choke masters.
Yeah, take them fucking Flowmasters off and chuck them in the garbage. They are freaking robbing you of power, torque, and everything. They just suck.
So once
Some
actually
bullets out of
you
it.
pick up torque because of the restriction, but it should give me more horsepower with those removed. Wouldn't you agree, Fort Blue?
No,
I'm taking off Flowmasters to put on Flowmasters. So the 40 series go off, and the FX, which are like the straight through MagnaFlows, are going on.
We're talking code here. I love
So
gotcha, Pam. I understand
Here-
totally.
here's the thing. There's been dyno tests on mufflers, and Flowmaster mufflers don't. Everybody says flow. You better watch some dyno results because
I do
actual
Engine
dyno
Masters.
results,
Engine
Yep.
Masters.
the Flowmasters don't lose horsepower versus even the MagnaFlow straight flow through. They do, however, gain a couple of foot-pounds at the low end.
You couple foot-pounds of torque, but you lose like 3 to 5 horsepower on the top.
That is not what. That's not what. Okay, so they used a small block Chevy, if I remember correctly. It was a 305, and at the same time, if I remember correctly, they also changed the air breather and possibly the carburetor at the same time.
I'm going to have to watch the video again. It's
They
In other
changed
words-
things.
In
And
other
he
words,
said-
Mike, they suck. Take them off and run over them, some bitch with your car and put something else on.
But then, if I remember correctly, they tried again on a 383 stroker Chevy, which, you know, Engine Masters are a bunch of Chevy guys. So they're actually not. I just like talking shit because they're always testing with Chevys. If I remember correctly, they ended up saying that there's not an actual power difference between any of the mufflers. It's mostly about what sound you want.
Well, it's back pressure. So some have more back pressure than others, which is going to rob you horsepower, but give you torque.
Mm-hmm. And if they're
Me-
big enough and it's set up correctly, then you're not going to
Big enough.
hurt nothing.
So if I had 3-inch exhaust with Flowmaster 40 series, I think it would be fine.
Hey
But
guys, let me
yeah.
interrupt you real quick 1 sec. I gotta jump out of here for a second. I'm gonna let you guys talk. Somebody I think might be trying to freaking hack into my PayPal because I just got a text saying your PayPal code is such and such a number security code. Don't share
Okay,
your
go
code.
go take care of it. We'll be here.
Yeah.
Andale, I say.
Anyway, get rid of the hush puppies, man, and go buy you a real set of mufflers. Fuck the hush puppies, they suck.
I don't.
So-
So here's the thing. I'm getting old. We're all getting old. But
Hey,
what-
I'm older than you, and I don't like hush puppies at all. Fuck
well,
hush puppies.
That's
I
why
gotta leave and come back.
You're my elder.
All right, bye.
But the thing is that I don't like loud exhaust if I'm going for a long drive.
Look, as long as you run your tailpipes all the way out the ass, you're
do.
not going to hardly have any cabin noise.
I
It's
do.
the people that cut them off and turn them down. That's where they get all the cabin noise.
Oh yeah,
Dino
going down
Max
south.
bullets, buddy. Dino
right.
Max bullets.
That's exactly
All
what I run, Gary, is Dynamax bullets. I love those damn things.
So,
Well,
Okay.
really, I don't run the Dynamax. I run the MagnaFlow bullets, but it's basically the same muffler.
oh yeah, man.
So my race car has a 408 stroker, 14.3 compression, 700 lift solid roller cam.
That's what I had in mine.
All right. It's got long tube headers that are 3.5-inch collector with a 2-inch primary. Okay. And they're 35 inches long.
So, Silverback.
All right. Then it goes into a 3.5 X pipe,
T.
3.5-inch exhaust all the way back to mufflers. All right. I have it set up for 2 separate setups. One will be bullets, race bullets, show and filled 3.5-inch race bullets with turn downs. Okay. And then the other setup is 3.5-inch in and out 40 series Flowmasters with 3.5-inch tailpipes all the way the back bumper.
Good
It's
stuff.
not going to have any problem breathing, and it isn't going to lose not 1 ounce of horsepower because of the mufflers.
No, but it's going to give you all that fucking. Oh, boy.
But you yourself just said if you run it all the way to the back bumper, you have no cabin noise.
So real quick,
But Flowmasters are notorious, no matter what. If you run them out the back and turn them down, Flowmasters are notorious for their drones. Regardless,
I love the drone. Maybe I'm broken, but I love it.
You're broken because that drone sucks.
I don't like the drone. Well, that's why the MagnaFlow FXs I'm going, or not the Flowmaster FXs. I'm looking forward to those because similar to the MagnaFlows, but they sound a little bit better. But
see what MJ says: long tube, H pipe, and choke master. That's what they should be called, choke masters.
So
I just don't like the sound of a Flowmaster. I cannot stand it.
So the X pipe that I'm getting is kind of like a hybrid XH pipe. So it's supposed to sound more like an H pipe, but still have better flow than an H pipe. Kind of looks like an X. So places making them. So hopefully they'll be shipping it out in the next few days. So I'll be bolting that bad boy up.
Okay, so this is my notchback with bullets on it. 408, 13-1 compression, 700 lift cam, right here.
700 lift? Damn.
Hell yeah! If you're gonna do it, do it.
Damn right, I agree. If you're gonna fuck around, let's fuck around. Let's go all the way. Ain't no sense half cocking it.
Ain't doing the 700 lift on a 4.6.
I'm gonna guess it here. This was the Windsor 408.
We can't hear nothing.
You didn't hear that?
No, I heard salty.
We heard something, but it didn't sound like a car.
Sounds like bubble, 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 bubble.
Yeah, we just hear bubble, 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 and it sounded like a flush. Yes,
We're just waiting for the splash from the turd.
Right now, dude. You go to the bullets and run the exhaust back. I had those dropped before the axle. But if you run them straight back, that's good, man.
Shit, that must have been loud.
I just did.
So the reason I'm having two separate exhausts is so it can be loud or it can be mellow. That's why I'm setting mine up that way. V-bands, tailpipes will run underneath the axle. That way I can just lay underneath real quick, drop the V-bands, slide out the tailpipes, slide in the bullets with turn downs, and I'm done.
Call it a day.
Yep. Call it a day. Wake up the dead, and then pull around the corner because I'll have it all in the trunk, and wake the dead, and then pull around the corner, throw the other tailpipes on, and go on.
So T,
take it easy, Jamie. Hope everything goes okay.
Have a go on. Hey, so T, I see you got a job opportunity in North Carolina. You moving out there? There's Burn, North Carolina. Let's see. Burn, NC.
I just got yelled at. I was told I had to turn it down.
that happens.
So I went out
North Carolina.
I got another AC installed in my garage, and so now it's been like 69, 70 degrees in the garage while it's 100 and 101 outside, and it's been real nice. Well, I went out there to the garage to check on it yesterday at lunch, and I was not paying attention to what I was doing. I moved a box and dumped almost a gallon of sheetrock screws, the 1-inch sheetrock screws, dumped them all out all across the floor. I was like, motherfucker.
What's up, Nickel White? How you been, buddy?
I shut the light off, pulled the door closed, and I said, fuck it.
I'll pick that shit up another day. It ain't gonna be today.
I damn sure did. Well,
hey, I've been there, man.
I was like, oh my.
All of us mechanics, we got a screw bucket or a nut and bolt bucket in the damn shop somewhere.
Yep.
And dude, I did that shit one day. I was walking through there and it was in my path and I wasn't paying attention. I was on the phone. I kicked that son of a bitch over. Boy, I was mad as shit. I just shut the door and walked in the house. I said, I'll get that shit up the next time. I ain't fucking.
That's what I did. And then tomorrow's trash day, and I was like, well, I gotta go out to the fucking garage anyway and grab the trash to take out to the curb. So I told the wife, I said, I'm gonna go to the garage, pick up trash and all them screws. So that's what I did when I got home.
You building a new house, Nick? Cool deal, man. Congrats. That's always a fun adventure.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hey, Keith, so watch out with that one place, Bern, North Carolina. You're right on the coast. Hurricane comes in, that ain't gonna be pretty. That's the only downside of where.
Yeah, but you got to look at what part of North Carolina it's in, because usually the hurricanes don't hit on the upper part. They usually hit on the lower. So if it's on the upper, you're good.
Towards the lower.
Josh, what's going on, brother?
Actually, you know what I did? I grabbed one of my speakers off my shelf. I got a speaker shelf, and I just grabbed a speaker off the shelf and picked up all the screws and dumped them in the bucket. Picked up all the screws.
Man, that's what they make homeowners insurance for. If you fucking hurricane comes in, you just leave, come back, everything's gone. Claim, go on about your damn business.
The trick is, if you're going to build a new house, you build the house not in the normal area that shit just wipes them out.
No.
That way you don't have to build again next year.
No, T is not building. T got a job offer in Bern, North Carolina.
What's up, T? What's up, Robert? What's up, Josh?
But I'm not sure if he'll be building a house there. He just got a job offer there.
Silverback,
If you're renting, you're good.
What's up, guys?
We're in Tornado Alley. Okay, it's kind of south of us a little bit, but it goes through Wichita and then goes through Wichita, Derby, El Dorado, stuff like that, like every fucking year. And so I don't know if you guys have heard the jokes about, oh, your house got blown down. What are you gonna do? And the people are like, we're gonna rebuild.
Yeah.
So it's because people constantly rebuild it right back in the same spot that the tornado has torn their house down 3 years in a row.
Well, you know the reason why? Because they own that property, and it's like, hell, we'll just rebuild on the same property. No sense buying more property.
Instead of rebuilding the damn thing, put an RV on the son of a bitch. That way, when the storm's coming, you could drive it down the street and get out the damn way, and then park the son of a bitch back on your property when the tornado's gone.
So my great aunt, she was there for Katrina. She lost everything. Yeah. She ended up, she moved in with, they actually got a FEMA trailer, and they put it on their kids' lot, fairly close to the house, and they've been living in that for years. But that's all they were able to get because they literally lost everything, washed away with Katrina.
Good to hear, Robert. Hey, Salty, real quick, when your PayPal got hacked, did you get a text notification or anything, or no?
No, I didn't get shit. I found out when I went to the bank, and I went to the store and tried to buy a pack of cigarettes, and my account was overdrawn. I'm like, oh no, hell, it ain't either.
Okay, so basically what happened is
I called the bank, and that's when they told me my PayPal was hacked.
Yeah, no, the only time I got a text from PayPal saying, here's your login code, you know what I mean? Don't share it with anyone. The only time they send that is if you're trying to log in and you don't remember your password. So which means somebody was trying to log into my account, but obviously didn't know the password.
Yeah, have you went
Tell
through
me
the
you didn't use that code that was just sent to you.
Let me ask you something. Have you went through the extra steps to set all the extra security up on your PayPal account? Now they got extra shit on there.
Yeah, I need to.
So
yeah, you do. You definitely do.
I would recommend doing this. Log back into your PayPal account again and reset your password a second time.
Change it again.
Not just that.
Don't use that code they sent you.
Don't just change that password. Don't just change that password. They got like five different security things.
You got to be careful by clicking on anything on that email that you got because
no, it was no email. There was no links. It was just one text, and it was all letters. Just this is your PayPal login code. That's
okay,
it.
do what I did, Sublime. Go to their website, get on their website, and find their phone number. Call them on the phone and reset it.
There's nobody there.
Well, do it tomorrow when they are there. That's what I did. I didn't click on anything. I just called him on the phone. We took care of everything right there.
Because I'm going to tell you something. Once you click on there,
yeah, they got you.
you might be opening the door for somebody else.
That's right.
Yeah,
Don't
I
click
know.
on shit.
What I
Well,
do,
I just
The
checked
way-
most recent transactions, and the most recent transaction was a Jimmy John's sandwich that I bought 2, 3, 4 days ago. So nobody's purchased anything.
Damn, you buy
So-
shit, you buy food with your fucking PayPal?
Huh?
You
you
buy
can go
food
to
with your
AutoZone
PayPal?
and buy with PayPal.
Only when only if I'm ordering online.
So
Oh, okay,
The-
okay.
the
Okay.
way I do it, anytime I get weird shit that says from PayPal or from eBay, I back out of it. I don't touch anything. And then I take myself through either the app or through the internet myself and sign in and then immediately change the password instantly.
I don't use mine no more. I shut mine down. After I got hacked, I shut all my shit down.
Well, I use PayPal and eBay like every freaking day.
Well, yeah, I
so
understand you do, but I don't do that, so I just shut it all down. I don't even use it anymore.
I don't know if I should go log in and change it now or no.
that's what I just told you I do. Don't use none of the
Oh.
shit they sent you and do it yourself.
Just wait till tomorrow when they're open in business hours. Go to the website and get their phone number. Call them on the phone.
Oh, I've got
And-
their number stored on my in my contacts.
Oh, well, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
either their number or go to the website. Wait till tomorrow during business hours. Get them on the phone. They will walk you through it. Plus, now they got like 5 different security things you can put on there. Get all those security things. Not just one of them. Get them all.
Yeah, I got you. Like I said, I don't think they got in, because if they would have got in, they would have already purchased something, and that purchase would have been reflected in recent transactions. So
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
You-
And like I
you-
said, it's
just
they
don't
can
use.
do it-
Hey, just don't use your PayPal until you reset your password.
okay.
It's the best thing. Just don't use it.
All right.
So if you go buy a fucking RAV4 fucking dildo, just use a debit card.
Yeah.
Send me $23.99. I'll take it. That's it. Is that all? Is that all, sucker? Is that all you need? Sure you don't need a freshie yet? Yeah, I know. I probably should get LifeLock. Always thought about it. Anyways, didn't mean to interrupt. Whatever you guys are talking about, you may resume.
It's too
Sorry.
late now. Everybody done forgot.
You fucked us all up.
Oh, sorry.
He's good at that shit.
Okay, here. Salty, your RCs are slow. 4 Blue, you love Chevys. Mike's Garage, you need long tube headers. Gary, you sure do got some pretty lips. There,
Damn,
we got
I didn't know you cared that much about his lips.
He's Thunder Lips.
Damn.
Wrestler from freaking Rocky.
So Gary, you know when you're standing close to him in person, dude, don't stand with your back to him, because he might be talking about those lips.
Wait, what message, Pam? What are you talking about?
MJI says your account's being hacked by the Portillo's girl.
Portillo's girl, you cussed out.
Portillo's. That's funny as hell, MJ.
Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, Liam?
What's up, fellas?
I don't know, man.
Miss Pam, did y'all finally make it back home after your road trip today?
Facebook. Hold on, I'll be back. Go ahead and talk.
Okay, I'll ask her again. Miss Pam, did y'all finally make it back home after your road trip?
It's Rav Ford's hacking you.
Oh, you didn't go? Okay.
Holy smoke, I'm tired, man. I moved this. I had to take my gates down, move a shed today.
Oh, did you get the shed put on your property?
We got everything moved. Yep.
Good deal.
Nice.
Hey, Sublime, your favorite buddy's back. Gary, that guy right there. If you can click on his name and tell him goodbye and we'll never see him again, you'll be a good buddy.
Oh, Luke?
Ain't that the guy was in here the other night talking about some sideways
Yeah, I
shit?
think he was, but I thought we blocked him. I don't know.
He didn't
Are
stay
you sure
blocked.
that's the guy?
He didn't stay blocked.
I don't.
I don't think that is.
Luke, get out. You're on a short lease, buddy.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
It ain't Luke Guy neither. You need
Too
to look
late.
at that. Look at that game. Look at that name again.
What did Luke Gay
Yeah.
do?
Okay, Luke Gay. There you go.
Luke
He
Gay.
was here. He was here the time I joined the first time.
I know, and he was the one who was talking his shit that night. You were on the panel, remember?
I don't think he was talking crap, was he?
Yeah, he was talking crap.
I remember somebody was, but I'm not
It was-
sure. I
it
don't
was- it
remember
was
the
him.
name.
It was
I
him.
think it was me.
No,
It's
it wasn't you.
Rav
It
hacking
wasn't.
you, Rich.
It wouldn't have been you because I would have banned you from the channel. It wouldn't have been you.
Yeah. What kind of cat is that? Is that a Maine Coon?
He's part Maine Coon.
He's a son bitch.
The
He is
Tiller's
a little
gonna
bit.
get you.
He's 19 pounds.
19 pounds. Yeah, I got a fat orange cat.
Damn, he's bigger than my fucking dog.
He's a
Hey,
big boy.
bastard.
He's a beast. He's a daddy's boy.
Yeah, we trained our Maine Coon whenever like a Toyota or a Honda or some, Japanese vehicles pull in, they rip up the tires. It's only Fords in our driveway.
Well,
Yeah,
good
he
deal,
don't
man.
like the mailmans. He don't like kids. He don't like people. Oh, he don't like kids at all. I have to lock him in his bedroom when people come over. I have to lock him up because he attacks people often.
Really?
Oh yeah. He's about everybody we know he's left bleeding.
Damn.
Almost everyone we know he's had leaking. My youngest daughter and my 2 granddaughters are about the only people he hasn't made leak.
Made leak?
Yeah,
I know
when you're
what you mean,
bleeding,
but
you're leaking.
I know. Just not. Never. I don't think I've ever heard that phrase.
And when he gets you, you end up with like 17 holes or 20 holes. I mean, it's not just one fucking hole. He gets you and you're fucked.
So
Yeah, them
basically,
damn box
it's saying when
bloods
you
and
become-
razor blades ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Well, he got the wife not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago. She was leaving out the door to go to work, and she grabbed her stuff and opened the door, and out runs the cat because there's a white cat standing in the front yard. She didn't know. She just opened the door, and she reached down to grab him and tried to grab him quickly and just grabbed him by the hair on his back, just trying to stop him and shove him back in the house. And instantaneously, he spun around and nailed her, punctured all the way through this part of her hand, and then also opened her up here, opened her all the way to the vein. You could see the blue vein. Nailed her. She was leaking pretty bad. Yeah, he's very, very strong, and when he's pissed, he's pissed. So, and I think part of it's because we haven't done Fight Club in quite a while.
Well, let's round
Hey,
one.
put on your damn boxing gloves, we'll throw your ass full screen and watch you get your ass kicked.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we all need a good laugh right now.
Yeah,
I don't
we
feel
can
like
move on.
leaking right now. But
How's the transmission shop going, bud?
not too bad. Tiring.
Oh,
We
yeah.
finally hired somebody, so I'll be able to get my schedule back soon.
Hopefully,
So-
if it works out.
Oh boy, back to the wiener gingerbread man.
It'll be nice to.
Are you telling
get
us
my
your fucking
schedule back.
fantasies there, Sublime?
No, look at Gary's avatar.
Oh, okay.
It's a weenie gingerbread man.
I was going to say, you said something about a weenie, so I figured you was telling us your fantasy.
Salty, you want to see my weenie? Is that what you're saying?
Dude, if you tell me your weenie, I'm going to ban your ass.
Please
You can't
don't.
ban him while he's on the panel.
Hey, you can't ban me.
Yeah, he has all of his claws, and he still has his nuts.
Look, if I want to look at a flea, I just look down at my britches.
It's just
guys.
creative.
Hey, I'm gonna pop off here because I'm gonna hit the sack because I gotta be up early in the morning.
All right, Mr.
All right,
Gary.
you have a
You
good
have
night.
yourself a good night, sir.
All right, have a good night, guys. I'll talk to y'all later on.
You too,
Thanks
buddy.
for coming on, brother.
Yes, I do need a bath. I told him earlier that I was dirty from work and I was grimy. Here, check it out. Look, I am for real grimy. See my legs?
Surprised Mob's not in here. He's not working tonight.
I was gonna hop in the shower, but then he's.
Mom might be in the bed.
He doesn't have
Just
to work
come on.
tomorrow.
It doesn't matter. He still might be in the damn bed.
Yeah, he slept till freaking noon today.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
I thought
Okay.
he said sometimes, depending on how he feels, he might sleep all day.
Yeah, no, I talked to him today. He was up by like 1 o'clock
big
my
guy.
time or something like that.
I've been gone take care of business all day.
my magnesium.
I'm gonna run through the shower real fast.
Okay.
Real.
Trying to get everything in order for this house I just bought.
What'd you buy?
Bought a house.
Well, tell us about it.
Smart
I
ass.
mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I bought a house.
Does it have 4 walls?
Yeah, it's got 4 walls and a roof.
Is it a tin roof?
Yeah, it's a metal roof.
There you go, man. Metal roof's the way to go.
Well, I say I bought it today. I bought it actually. What was it?
A week ago.
No, Monday I took
5
the
days?
earnest. I took the earnest money over there Monday, and then yesterday morning, had to go get all the paperwork signed by the attorneys and stuff.
I could have
So
swore it was more
it's
than just
paid
a couple
for now.
days ago.
It's paid for now.
So tell us about it. Give us the rundown, or is this like
It's just a place, man. It's a damn house on 2.6 acres. The one I was talking to you about on the phone, Mike.
yeah? Oh, that's the one you got. So
Yeah.
he finally gave you what you wanted.
No, I gave him what he wanted.
Oh,
It was his house. He was the seller, not me.
Hey, Colacoy, long time no
you
see.
were on
What's
the
up, man?
receiving end. Got it.
We settled on an amount that he was happy with and I was happy with, and then I wound up buying a perfectly useless golf cart for $100.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know what I'll do with it, but I bought it.
So what's
had a golf cart
the size of the house, and what's the land like? What
The
type?
land is nice and flat, and there's only 2 trees on the entire property.
That's pretty
How many
cool.
bedrooms?
3 bedroom, 3 bath.
Oh,
There you go.
That's
Well, I say 3 bath. It's 2.5 bath. So basically, it's got a shitter and a sink, and that's all the man needs anyway.
I call it a bathroom. As long as you can shit and pee in it, it's a bathroom.
That's same here. Same here.
Theoretically, I could take a shower in front of that sink if I really wanted to, but
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I got a good deal on it, I feel.
That's awesome.
thanks, Colacoy. Appreciate it.
Well,
We'll be
definitely,
we'll close in 3 weeks.
That's good.
Well, there's no real estate company involved. So it was the owner finance, and I just paid cash for the house.
Okay.
So we went through attorneys and just got paperwork signed and done deal. It's over and done with.
Did you pay cash, or you owe something on it, or?
No. I paid for it. It's cash. It's mine.
All right.
Pam says, turbo that golf cart. Shitting and getting salty.
I could. It's gas. I mean, it actually runs. I mean, the old lady drove my mom around on the property with it. So, and what they're doing is they're moving to a community, something like, I guess I want to say it's something like what you live in, Sublime, but I don't think it's quite like that. You have to, it's like for elderly people, but their houses, and they're both up in the age now. So they're at the point they can't take care of property and stuff like that no more. And I was talking to Silverback about it yesterday on the phone. I think he said it was something like a 55 and older community.
Oh, yeah. Mine's not that necessarily.
Yeah, well, the place they're moving, people come and do their yard for them and whatever. They don't have to do anything. So he's been living there for a long time. He bought the place brand new and put it. What it is, it's actually a double wide trailer. It's not even a house. Double wide trailer.
The place that you got?
Yeah, it's a double wide trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I only gave 73 for it.
There you go. But I take it there's no garage or anything on there yet?
Yeah, there's a garage, but it's small.
The 1 car, 2 car?
The 1 car.
Okay. I actually just gave an estimate at a house that
but
had a
it's-
1 car garage. I can't remember the last time I saw a 1 car.
Well,
Robert, that's cool, man.
It's like a 1 car, but it's got a 20-foot section off to the side. It don't have a door to it. So, it's going to be okay. It's going to be my mom's house. I'm buying it. This is going to be for her. This is her last house.
Salty, are you outside?
Yep.
Is that the crickets I hear behind you?
Yes, sir. Silverback said it last night too. He said, "God damn, there's some loud crickets at your house."
Hell yeah. I would never be able to live in a quiet community when I'm. Yeah. I know. Tell me about it, Pam.
Well, the good thing about it,
That's about me,
this place
too.
is not in a trailer park or nothing like that. It's out on the main road, so it's a really nice, quiet place around there.
What's up, Ice Spider?
Sounds like a nice place. Be happy for you.
Like I said, I bought it for my mom, man, so she don't never have to worry about moving again. It's gonna be her last place.
So I guess the next big question is, Salty, when does the shop get built?
That's gonna come in time. I got a few things I want to do to the house first before I start doing anything to the shop, build a shop or anything like that. So It's gonna come.
What
Gonna come in time.
Because you got the old building, which was
Nice
gonna be
butter.
sitting on your sister's
They're
property.
still there too, and I'm still thinking about. I'm still looking for property in Alabama too. So
Oh, so this one is for your mom, and
yeah, this place is for my mom. This is gonna be hers.
Are you going to be staying there with her?
Yeah, I'm gonna be staying there until I find my property and get my house built and garage built and all that shit. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not gonna live. Yeah, and then when I do that, see, this place is only like 15 to 18 minutes from one of my older brothers, so he can be there in like just a few minutes from his house.
Yeah.
but you kept it in your name, not your mom's
Well,
name.
of course, yeah, yes.
Okay.
No, well, I'll be honest with you, I can't tell all my secrets, but it's not even in my name.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember. I know what that. I know
Yeah.
the answer to that.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So
Well, good deal.
do the legal. Well, I ain't gonna say it. You tell you what, it's just not a main. I'll just go there. I ain't gonna go no further. So. I'm gonna keep everything up now. I ain't saying nothing online that might incriminate my ass.
So how you doing, Mr. Silverback?
Yeah, Mr. Sucker showed up.
Yeah, I
that
got
was a
still.
quick response, dude.
Yeah, I got to build a handicap.
He's been on every single one of them, watching videos and commenting. So thank you very much, Silverback.
Yeah, the main thing I want to do is like 3 of the rooms got carpet, and I'm gonna snatch the carpet up off the floor and put that waterproof or laminate flooring down, looks like hardwood flooring. I'm gonna put that down. I'm gonna build a handicap ramp on the front of the house and on the back. Then I'm gonna tear it's got this like aluminum type metal, galvanized siding looking shit on the side of the little shop that it's got. I'm gonna tear all that shit off, put new siding on. But the guy just had a brand new roof put on the house in the shop a few years back. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good deal then.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of. I had a home inspector there with me when I was talking to the old people. So the home inspector was doing all of his thing while me and the old people walked around, looked at the place, stuff like that. So, and then the home inspector sit down and told us what he found right in front of the old man, because that's the way I wanted it. Because I know the old man can't crawl around up under his house and stuff anymore. So I wanted the home inspector to be able to tell him what he'd seen too. So, and like I said, I didn't steal it from him or nothing from what he was asking for. I gave him a counter offer, and then he come back with another one, and I said, "Good, we'll go with that number." I was good with it.
Tell that cricket to keep it the fuck down.
Dude, they ain't one cricket around here. It's like fucking a million in back.
Try yelling at them one time. See
I ain't yelling, dude. There's a whole bunch of old people. I yell, the motherfucking police be out here in a minute. What's wrong?
Just grab a shotgun and start shooting blindly.
Yeah, I'm the only one around. Believe it or not, I'm the youngest person in this little apartment complex. All these people, man, they're like older, they're on Social Security and stuff like that. Real nice, quiet. It's quiet around here. Other than the crickets, they're the loud motherfuckers.
So Ford Blue, how's all your projects going?
Oh fuck.
He's like, they ain't
Could
going.
there be a more loaded question?
He's like, they're not going. They're just there until I get time to fuck with them. They're just there.
Yeah. So, did you catch that last week I bought another toolbox?
Yeah, and you also bought another Fox body, didn't you?
I got another Fox body. I did not bought it.
Well, got it, traded it, whatever.
I'm doing some work on a car for it, so I got to pull the intake off and find out why a rocker's clicking in a dead cylinder.
That's awesome,
Pam. Anyways, I bought a toolbox last week, and it got dumped off Friday. So, yeah, Mac John Force special edition box.
There you go.
And full of tools, Snap-on Mac tools. Bought the whole setup.
How much? That's a lot of money.
Yeah. I got a good deal. I showed it on the live, I think, didn't I, guys?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. The black one. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, big black box.
Big black
I
box.
I think I opened a couple of the drawers and showed you guys it was plumb full. Big, beautiful setup too. It's a maximizer,
It's a maximizer.
No,
No, that's the name of the toolbox.
that's the name of the
I
toolbox.
know
a
that. I
maximizer.
know that. That's just.
It's an M-class maximizer box, top and bottom, with the John Force special edition top box, which it's super badass. I've always liked John Force. He's never been, like the Holy Grail or nothing, but I got offered this box at a killer price with all tools, and I couldn't pass it up. So it got dumped off at 5 o'clock on Friday with the tow truck. We had to move cars out, shoved it in the garage, and shoved the cars back in, closed up the garage, and walked away.
I hope you feel better.
Saturday and Sunday, we
fuck?
went out and made room
Damn.
and Saturday we had a bunch of people all day. And then
I got a question to
Sunday-
ask. Sorry, Blue. Who just shit on the mic?
I don't know what that was. What the fuck?
Next time you shit, yeah, we're all buddies and shit, but next time you shit, mute your mic. I don't need to hear that.
I don't think anybody was shitting. I know that I was flicking.
Well, I guarantee you, me and Sublime thought that's what happened.
Wait, what were you doing, Mike?
So I had a bug that was on my laptop, and I was flicking like this, flicking it away.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sound like somebody shit all over the mic, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It was like.
Yeah, right in the middle of Blue talking about a toolbox, and all of a sudden you hear this.
Kind of like.
So Sunday we went out and just moved everything to the middle of the garage to get the toolbox shoved up against the wall.
Damn, Pam.
And so it sounds like, or so it.
How do you know what those smell like, Pam? I wonder why.
Because she feels her husband full of tacos all the time.
Yeah.
I need to get the garage put back together so I can get out there and work in it. Since I haven't got the garage put together in quite a while, so I need to get my garage put together so I can work on anything.
Pam, do you guys have a date on when y'all gonna start that land clearing, leveling? Sorry about that, Blue. Pam was talking about that. I've been wanting to ask her that question. They're getting ready to. Well, now that she spilled the beans, I didn't know that Ken wanted that said yet or not. So, Miss Pam, you might have some fireworks coming at you here soon. Because Ken told me he didn't want to say nothing about that shit.
When Corey gets his tractor there.
Nice. Speaking of shops, Ford Blue, wasn't your boss gonna? Didn't he have like a house that you could rent sometime in the future?
We're still working
Gotcha,
on that. He's buying a house.
He's buying a house and then you're the renter. Yeah.
Rent to own, yes.
Oh, there you go.
Any news on that? It was probably.
We're still waiting. The people that have been living in the garage, so I told you guys there's the real big garage on one side, and then there's the house, and then the small garage on the other side. Well, the guy that lives in that small garage, because it's been converted into an apartment, the guy that lives in there works with one of my buddies, and they've been looking for him a place to move to because he told my buddy that he works with that the guy next door is buying the house, so I have to move out. So everything, as far as I know, is still moving forward. The boss came yesterday to work and said that today is Wednesday, so yes, yesterday said that Monday night after work they were loading stuff in the truck to move out or whatever. So they were hauling stuff out of there yesterday or Monday night. So
yes, he does this every time.
Did they finally get everything cleared with the owners of it? You know, you said that you said the owner, your boss, was waiting on it to get repoed or refinanced or something shit like that, foreclosed on, so he could actually buy the place.
Right. So because of the original owner not having a will and the house being in reverse mortgage,
yep,
and the family members not having the money to pay the mortgage payment, that is what is going on. Now the landlord has text messages from the owner saying, yes, I will sell you the house for the amount of the mortgage loan plus $5,000 for myself or something like that.
That don't
So
sound too bad.
pay off the loan and give her $5,000 and send her on her way. Well, then she died because of being sick throughout the whole. They said she's been dead for 8 months. So,
What's up, Shell?
so that is what is going on. So we're just waiting for either the mortgage company to say it's okay,
You
give
own
us
it.
the money, or the for it to be when they take it. I forget. You just said the fucking thing where they take the house back.
Foreclosed.
Foreclosure.
There you go. Wait
Hopefully,
for it to be foreclosed.
Shell, I
So-
know I'm breaking my own rule. I'm over here yawning in it as we speak.
Just waiting for it all to go through. So whatever's gonna happen, and he said yesterday when he told me about them moving out that he said it's about to happen is all he
Let's say
said.
if they're
He
moving
said,
out, then it sounds like things are moving forward. Then
right. So I guess some dude in a suit went out there recently and knocked on the door and nobody was home or nobody was there. So they came next door and knocked on the door and the boss wasn't home. So they went across the street and knocked on the door. And the son, my boss's son, lives across the street and he was asleep. And by the time he got up, the dude in the suit was getting back in the car driving off. So
pre-thought. Well, it sounds like I don't know if you'll be in by Christmas, but at least if your boss can get his hands on it, then things can move forward. And then it's you and your wife can start making plans to whenever it's ready.
right.
You guys can just start packing up and moving the hell out. Get in.
Yes.
So-
So the boss says that
Sounds
we would
good,
be
man.
able to move in about 90 days after he actually purchases it because it's got to have, they've punched holes in the sheetrock and in one of the bedrooms, they cut a hole because they had cops over all the time. So they cut a hole in the floor underneath the mattress and to where they could climb down through and get out from underneath the house.
Damn.
Yeah. So there's some
Sketchy.
stuff. There's some stuff that has to be fixed before we could move in. He said that he was told that they had taken some of the copper pipe out of the house too.
Oh, that could be.
So he's not 100% sure what all he knows that the air conditioner doesn't work, that there's no water in one side of the house, and there's no electricity on one side of the house.
Oh God.
So, and there's a bunch of holes punched into the walls.
Yeah, but if you get an electrician in there and a plumber in there, they can fix that shit in no time.
And he's, having the transmission shop. He said,
I doubt that's still the back.
he's done a lot of work for he's done a lot of transmission work for a lot of different shops. Like he was telling me, he says, I've got a dude that paints houses. I fixed all of his painting van transmissions. He says, I've got a dude that does concrete. I fixed all of his concrete truck transmissions.
Oh, so he just basically be able to call in favors then.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah, that's
said.
cool.
He says, you know how many people I've done killer deal favors for, so that way they could owe me a favor later.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
He said, so we'll get that place fixed up real mighty quick. He said, do you remember that truck that you put an engine in a little while back? I said,
Gotcha, man.
yeah. I said, yeah, I do. He said, that dude he's a lawn care place and he laid sod and
Take care, man.
does sprinklers and shit like that. He said, it'll have a new yard. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Seeing some of the connections that he's got going on is kind of crazy.
Did you tell him you tell him there's no need for grass because I'm gonna keep enough cars out there so I don't have to cut grass. I just got to
Actually,
weed around the car.
what I told him is I didn't want a front yard. I just wanted concrete with parking stalls. And he's like, the fuck you are. So it was
Well, good, man.
Yeah.
Hey, at least things are moving forward. Y'all might be able to be in by the end of January, maybe February, which it won't be too bad.
Well, he says that if he gets it this month, we could still move in by Christmas.
That's good.
You got to look 90 days, though. I mean, it's just according. It's
Yeah.
according how long it takes to people. He might be able to call in favors, but they've already got schedules, appointments, and shit. It's just according to when they can get to the work. You know what I mean?
Right. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I said that like that on purpose.
Well, I mean, like I said, that's good, man. It sounds like things are moving forward and things are looking up in y'all's favor. So that's a good thing, man. Happy for you, man.
We've been here 13, almost, between 13 and 13 and a half years in this house. And I don't plan on leaving until we move to the last house.
Yeah.
I don't want to move again. We have too much shit. We've been in this house for too long and we're comfortable. All of our kids are grown and gone. I don't want to keep moving. I want to move one more time.
That's the thing. That's the thing I'm gonna do with this house I just bought. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna plan for the future in case my mom ever needs to be in a wheelchair or something. I'm gonna try to make everything wheelchair accessible. Because she's getting up in age. She's 77 now. She's already got a lot of health problems. So that's why I'm gonna do the handicap ramp in the front, handicap ramp in the back. I'm gonna make sure everything is good for her because this is gonna be her last house.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's our plan. It's if it all goes through, this house will be perfect. He told me, we'll get you in and we'll set up a contract for you to buy it. And he said, if anything happens to me, it's set up for the oldest son to take care of all the financial stuff. And it's set up for him to just honor the agreement that we already have. And it'll be all written up with lawyers and shit. And it'll just stay the same. So
good deal, man.
91, you should be at 300 now, dude. I wasn't even sub to you, bro. Looks like you're at 300 now.
And then the oldest son said to the dad, he said, well, Dad, he said, you're the fucking boss, so whatever you say goes. If you say it's going to be like this, we're just going to keep it like that. So it was pretty cool.
Nice.
He's got to be 301 now because me and Shell just looked at.
Whose channel?
91 Mustang LX. He said he's finally at 299, and I went and looked, and I wasn't even sub to him. So I put him at 300, and then Shell just put him at 301.
Way to go, Brain. I was already subbed, asshole.
I didn't even know, bro.
Let's see.
He's been in here how many times?
Yeah, dude. I thought I did. I don't know. I didn't know. There's probably a few people that show up here that I don't even know that I'm not sub to. There you go. Thanks,
There's his channel right there.
Yeah, Victor and Sublime or Silverback. I just installed a fucking air conditioner in my garage and brought home a new toolbox because I ain't getting my hopes up. I really want the house, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm not going to say, oh, we're moving. No, I really want the house, but when it happens, if it happens, yeah, I'm going to move. But if it doesn't, we're going to stay right here where everything's comfortable, where we can count on, we know what our bills are next month.
Just like
we know what
our
bills are next month, and until we're moving to the last house, we ain't moving again because our landlord's good to us, our house is good to us, and other than all my bullshit, the house fits us perfectly. So it's yeah, I hope it works out. I hope we get it. I mean, the wife says we're getting it. And see, she got a big old smile on her face. She's like,
yeah, she's, she's wishing for it big time.
The boss says, this is what the boss told me. I was like, so you think you're actually going to get the house? And he says, I'm going to tell you how this is going to go. We're getting the fucking house. And I said, what do you mean? He says, if I'm not the one that buys the fucking house, whoever buys the fucking house, I'm buying the fucking house from them. Those are his exact words. He says, I'm getting the fucking house. I'm like, okay.
Well, I'm glad he's getting the fucking house.
But then his son, so I work up there, and two of his sons work up there too. And he said, and the one son says, "Hey, Dad said he's getting a fucking house, so he's getting the house. He always gets what he wants. He's a prick like that." So I don't know. I mean, he told me he says, "We're gonna get a 671 blower to put on that car." I was like, "Really? You think so?" And he says, "You fucking watch and see." The next day we went to work. He ordered a 671 blower for the damn thing. I'm like, okay. Alrighty then. I guess you got a 671 blower.
He's a guy that means what he says.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I guess I'm just going to sit back and wait and see how this works out.
I'm going to give y'all this last cigarette, then this old man's going to climb his ass in bed.
I don't know. He says he wants to own all of that area. So when the house burnt down across the street from his house, so
I hear you, Rich. Get the fucking house.
I know, right? Hey, so, but I don't get my hopes up. I'm the guy that expects the worst and hopes for the best. I automatically expect the worst. I expect that we're going to be here, and I hope that we're going to get that. But so when the house across the street, they were trashing it really bad. There was some druggies that were living in it, and the old man, the boss, kept trying to get them to sell him the house, and they kept telling him it's not for sale. Screw yourself. Told him to get off the lawn, shit like that. Well, he found out that there was like 7 siblings that owned this property. And the one that lived there was a drunk, and his kids were druggies, and there were drugs in and out of the house all the time. And then all of a sudden, the house burnt down. Well, the boss asked the old dude, "Will you sell me the property now that the house burnt down?" And I guess the dude was like, "Get the fuck off my property, it ain't for sale." Well, like a couple of months later, some car pulled up with like 6 old people in it. So the boss goes walking across the street, says, "Do you guys own this?" He said, "Well, this person that got out of the car, one of the old ones, said, yeah, we all own it along with 2 other siblings, like 7 of them. We all own it together." And he said, "Would you be interested in selling it?" And the one person says, "Yep, we sure would, but we gotta get the whole siblings to agree on it." He said, "Well, here's my phone number. Give me a call if you can figure it out." And I guess they went and had a meeting, and within 2 hours they called back with the price, and he said done. I don't know. So he owns that piece of property too.
Huh.
We'll find out. If it happens, it happens. I try not to talk about it a whole lot because let me finish. He said, "Really? Fuckers." You guys asked, so the reason I haven't brought it up and keep telling you updates and shit is because I don't know. When you guys ask, I'll tell you what I find out. If you don't ask, I won't mention it.
He's getting the fucking house.
I hope.
But you should have said that for Blue, because now somebody's going to ask you every 2 minutes, "What's going on with the house for Blue? What's going on with the house for?"
Somebody needs to get Poor Blue made up a T-shirt said, "I'm getting the fucking house."
Hey, wait a second. I'm repeating it in the exact way these guys are saying it. This is how they are talking. I wish, you know what? One of these days I might go live up there.
"I got the fucking house."
Yeah, exactly.
One of these days I might go live up there at the shop so you can hear these guys talking.
We're gonna see Poor Blue on a live one day. He's gonna have that shirt on. "I got the fucking house."
Huh?
Have to be foul friendly after 9.
Yeah, that's going to be his gender reveal. Instead, it's going to be his house reveal with a shirt that says, "I got the fucking house."
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
They said you'll have to do a reveal with a shirt that says, "I got the fucking house."
Right.
Hey, look,
I bet your wife would wear that shirt just for the fucking live stream.
Salty says, "I bet your wife would wear that fucking shirt."
I would.
She said, "I would. I'd be so excited
I
about
told
it."
you.
Oh,
I heard in
yeah.
the background. I would.
Yeah. It's Yeah, thank you, 91LX. I hope it works out too. I really want it. I really want the house. The house is like everything that I could imagine to be perfect. It's got vaulted ceilings. It's got the kitchen and living room and dining room to where you can walk. So it's got a big vaulted ceiling over the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. It's all vaulted. And then in the middle, it's got a giant, like, huh?
Column?
Like a giant column, yeah. On one side is where the refrigerator and the stove go, and then there's cabinets above that, and then on the very top it's like a planter area or something, and then on the living room side it's got like shelving and stuff. It's super cool. Then it's got the big master bathroom and the master bedroom with the giant walk-in master closet, and it's got the jacuzzi tub and a separate standing shower, and then it's got a formal dining room. It's so badass. And then it's got 2 bedrooms at the other end. Both of them have giant walk-in closets.
My question is, I got one question. How many bathrooms they got?
It's got 2 giant bathrooms.
Can you imagine the amount of beans gonna be cooked in that motherfucker
Oh, shut up.
with 2 shitters? Holy crap.
Hey, Salty, I just thought of a little revision for that shirt. I'm getting the fucking house, but it's got to have a big Chevy logo right up here.
Yeah. Give me a damn mailbox shaped like a damn Chevelle.
So then it's on 1.9 acres. It's got a giant magnolia tree right dead center in the middle of the backyard, a giant one. It is so beautiful. And then it's got a circle drive. It's a corner lot with a circle drive that comes in from one street over into the other street. It's just so badass. It's
Well, you just make
absolutely
damn sure
perfect.
that you give us your address and we will all send you a bag of beans for Christmas.
He said, "Give us your address and we'll all
I'm
send you a
getting the
bag of
house
beans
so
for
the bubbles
Christmas."
will stop shirt.
Well, you said
It's just absolutely everything that my wife and I have ever dreamed of in a house. I mean, it's just
out of town, but
it's
it's still close enough.
yeah, it's rural area, so it's right outside of town, but it's close enough to town. It like puts us out in the county, but it's still got a city address.
Blue's,
It-
I can see it now. Blue's Amazon wish list is going to have 2 things on it: beans and toilet paper.
Mm-mm. So my favorite thing is with the way the garage is and the way the property is, I'll be able to bring all my cars home from the farm. They'll all be able to be at home, and then you won't even be able to see them from the street, and the wife won't be able to see them from the house.
Oh, there you
Blue's
go.
like, fuck the little 4-packs of shit paper. I got 2 bathrooms now. Send me an 8-pack.
Yeah, it's just
Give me the good stuff, the quilted
Hell
northern.
yeah. Give me the good
it's-
shit. I want the damn toilet paper's got the signature on it. That way I wipe my ass for class.
I want aloe.
Well, there is neighbors. It's still a neighborhood, but it's like out in the rural area, and it's like a rural neighborhood, I guess you would say. Dirt roads, stuff like that. It's got you come in the back door where the laundry room is. It's got a mud room, I guess you would call it, where the washer and the dryer would go, a deep freezer and all that would go. It's super badass. It's like the house that is absolutely what her and I would pick to be our last house.
Did you call it a mud room?
Yeah,
That's what
I think
that's what they
it's
call
called,
them,
isn't it?
Sublime,
Yeah,
just so
no,
you know.
It's called a mud room, isn't it?
It's called a mud room. They don't, well, I mean, down here in the South, we don't call them that, but that's what they normally call them, as a mud room.
Does it have gas or electric for the stoves?
Fuck, I hope a gas stove.
Yeah, fuck electric stoves. They suck.
Yeah.
We hate electric stoves. I mean,
I do too. I hate them too.
but
Yeah, we've had one forever, but I love gas.
yeah, we love the gas stove, but hell, the 13 years we've been in this house, it's electric.
I know.
You know.
Electric sucks. I
It
mean,
does.
yeah, you learn how to cook with it, but you can just cook so much better on a gas stove, man.
I think it's propane though, isn't it?
Yeah, if it's propane, y'all gonna hate that shit. That
No,
shit's
it wasn't
expensive.
propane. No,
It wasn't propane.
told us it's natural gas,
Okay.
well water.
Well water, natural gas, and yeah.
Well water.
He
I just
said
wonder
that
what kind. I
so
wonder.
I've
Hey,
drank the well water from his house, and it's you can't even tell it's well water.
dude,
It
I
is.
love. I was raised on well water. I love that shit.
Yep. So I mean, if that house right next door is as good as his house, then I ain't worried about it being well water.
Okay. My grandma had
It's
well water and it was horrible. Oh my god, you can smell
some
it.
of them are.
Same
Yeah.
here, Phil. I prefer a gas stove.
Yep. Some of the well waters are absolutely disgusting, but I know the well water at his house, no smell, tasted fucking great. I was great. He said, "A better an electric stove than an
I agree
electric
with that shit.
car."
100%.
I agree.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Hey, all I know is he says he's going to get it and that we're going to be moving in around 90 days after. And he says, how are you going to feel about getting off work after being at work all day long and then going out there to help us get it ready for you to move in? He said,
Still he ain't living by no mountains where he's got like the freaking Bush Light commercial Colorado spring water running out into his fucking house. It's spring water.
You just tell him I'm gonna like it better when I actually start moving in, and all you fuckers close this shop down and come help me move all this fucking shit I got.
well, because I've been working like 80 hours a week most days. Not always. Sometimes I do nothing. I don't get off the damn couch. But I work a lot. And he says, I know you're getting burned out. And I said, I'm getting burned out on cars. And that is the problem because I'm getting burned out on cars. And I can't stand getting burned out on cars because that's my outlet. That cars are my drug. Cars are my mental, my therapy. And when I'm getting burned out on cars, that puts me in a pretty fucking bad mood. And he said, well, when you work all week long and it's time to go out there and work on that house, is that going to burn you out? I said, no, because it ain't cars.
Exactly.
It's different. It'll be construction and cleaning and repairing, and it's different.
It just breaks up the monotony, man.
Yeah.
Something fucking different.
If you have like a 40-hour-a-week job and then a 20-hour-a-week job and they're separate jobs, it's easier than working a 60-hour-a-week job just because it changes it up. You don't get drained as much.
Right.
Yeah,
And so
Mike, try driving the tractor and trailer from one side of the United States to the other. You're always on the clock, bro. Never stop.
he said the one good thing is that we won't have to have the roof put on because it was only about 4 years ago. It got a brand new roof on both garages and the house.
That's good.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Salty, I think I could probably drive a truck for maybe a week or two, and then after that, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I loved it, dude. I'm gonna tell you, I absolutely loved it.
Well, it's just driving for that many hours every day.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. There's no way I could
Well,
do that.
see, now let me tell you, it's totally different when you're working for a company and you're driving one of their rigs, because then you're always working for someone. But if you own your own, if you're an owner operator, then all you need to know is what time do I need to get this load there, and that's it. And you can go any direction you want to go, but a lot of these companies won't allow you to go off track because they track the miles, the shortest distance for you to get there. That's the route they want you to take. Well, when you're an owner operator, you take whatever fucking route you want to take. If you want to go the scenic route, you go there. You just got to make sure you're there in time to drop your load.
But the thing as a truck driver, I mean, what, like 5 to 6 days a week, 11 hours a day, you're steering straight forward.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some hard stuff.
So
Dude,
my brother,
there would be times, dude, I would be out on the road, literally. I would be out on the road 5 months without even coming home. Wouldn't even see my house for 5 months.
my brother is driving a truck over the road right now, and he's training. So his truck runs 24 hours a day, and he's in the truck for 2 months at a time, comes home for a week, and then goes back out for 2 months.
Yep.
He is in his truck 2 months full time, lives in the truck full time. When he's asleep, the other guy's driving, and when the other guy's asleep, he's driving.
Oh, so he's running team then.
Well, he's training. He's team.
Oh, he's training.
So
okay,
he's
okay.
training, but since he's training, he's after so many hours, he's allowed to run it like a team.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think now it's and if Barbecue Mike's in here, he can correct me on that, but I think the new law is you can only drive for is it 9, 10, or 11 hours, and then you got to have so many hours off before you can drive again. See, back when I was running, but see, I was owner operator. I didn't have none of this digital logs and all that shit. I kept all paper logs. So I would doctor my log books up and I would run as much as I wanted to run.
Much as
So if I wanted to drive 18 hours straight, 19 hours straight, I'd drive 18, 19 hours straight. I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, Silverback, we know. Take you freaking 5 days to get 10 miles.
He said that he can run I think he said 11 hours.
I think that's what it is, 11 hours.
He can drive 11 hours, and then he's got to be down for 9.
Yeah, it's either 8 or 9 hours or something like that.
Yep. So while he's down for his 9 hours, the other guy can drive for the 11.
Yeah,
so
he himself just cannot be behind the wheel for that many hours.
Right. So he'll sleep for 6 hours and then be up for a couple hours and then sleep for 4 hours and then be up and then start driving again. Or he said he'll sit in the back in his bunk and watch a movie on his phone or on the TV. And then when it's his turn to drive, he just immediately starts driving again. He said, so his truck's running nonstop.
Street Fox, trust me, when you've been in a truck for a lot of years like that, like I was in a truck for 27 straight years. When you're in a truck that many
reefer
years,
trailer and lot lizards.
Well, that's all I ran. That's all I ever ran was a reefer trailer. That's all I ever hauled was produce.
He's talking about the other reefer. The reefer
okay.
If I was ever single and was to drive a truck, I wouldn't own a house.
For a long time I didn't. I just lived in my truck.
Yeah,
when me and my ex-wife divorced, when me and my ex-wife divorced, she got everything. I gave her every fucking. Only thing I took was my race car, my truck, and my other Mustang, my clothes, and my alarm clock. And that was it. I gave her the rest of the fucking house. It was easy for me, you know.
It depends. I've seen. So when I worked at the biodiesel plant, their trucks would actually shut the truck down. It'll like pull power from the truck and the screen would just turn red and blink and give you a time limit. It would give you so much time to get pulled over because it was going to shut down the truck. And if you're 75 feet away from where you had to go, you're stuck that 75 feet away because it won't start again for so long. Now, I don't know about everybody else's truck. I just know about the biodiesel trucks.
See that question, Salty?
Let's see, Salty.
How many times did somebody give you pull the horn gesture?
God damn, dude. I cannot even begin to tell you how many times that happened. Holy shit.
He's in California, Silverback. California.
I'm going to tell you right now, I can't tell you the times I've been driving to look down at a car passing me and some chick giving a dude a head. I've seen that shit so many fucking times. Boobs flash, ass flash, cunt flash. Girls show you every fucking thing. I ain't lying, dude. I ain't lying. I almost wrecked the truck one time because of that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Here.
And I still say to this day that was the prettiest set of fucking tits I've ever seen in my life. I only seen them for 4 seconds, but I almost wrecked my rig looking at them motherfuckers.
What he don't want to tell us is that while she had her boobs out, she probably had her pecker out, flapping it.
She probably was getting nailed. She was probably getting nailed in the ass, but I didn't give a shit. I was looking at the tits anyway.
It was fine. Well, it's a great ending there.
I'm just telling you, man. I mean, when you're a truck driver, dude, you see every fucking thing under the sun when you're out on the road. I promise you. Right. Nothing will ever surprise you again after you've been in a rig going down the road. You can ask Mike. He'll tell you. Nothing fucking surprises you anymore.
Shell says, okay, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Oh, I take it.
Barbecue Mike.
Oh my God, Mike.
You're in your truck more than you're in your wife, huh?
Rich says I'm taking up truck driving.
Just all I can say is, when you're a young fella, and this is to any young fella that's in the chat or something like or listening, if you are a young fella and you want to become a truck driver, make sure you are single, because listen, this is the truest thing you will ever hear, and I promise you, you will come home to your wife the way you left her, freshly fucked. I promise you.
Mike, type the word now. I think you might be behind.
Mike
he's
says
answering your
11-hour drive, 10 hours off. So
There
yeah,
you go.
I thought it was 9 hours off or something, but yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off for tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it too because it's freaking night. It's already 10:15. I gotta get up for work.
I'm up late, motherfucker, and it's only 10 o'clock, and you're wanting to kill it.
I gotta freaking get up for work tomorrow, bro.
I got to get up for work tomorrow.
Good.
So
I'll be thinking about all you motherfuckers while you working, because I won't be at work.
White Garage, thanks for coming in, bro. Appreciate it.
Later, Mike.
Later.
I will be sitting around the house contemplating my next move, because now I got to get on here and start getting damn construction equipment, damn bills together, because I got to figure out what all the shit I got to have to do this house when I get it.
Copy.
So
Well, everyone have a good night. I'm out. I gotta go hop in the shower.
all right, fellas, y'all take care. Nice talking to everyone. Y'all have a good night. See you when I see you. Take care, folks. Ploop, I'm out.
All right. Later. Zach, you have a good night, man. Take care. Rich, Silverback, Street Fox, 91, Shell, all you guys. Appreciate you coming in. Always good time, always laughs. I'm sure we'll see you guys again probably within 48, 72 hours. So, peace.